Welcome back, everyone, to World of Warcraft, and you probably can tell from this, I've been doing some more world questing. I got up to 14,500 rep with the Honor Bound, so I'm almost there with Exalted, but more importantly, right now we have triggered the next part of the war campaign. I'm pretty sure this is obvious what we're going to be doing here, breaking out Lady Ashvane. Also, I got to Revered with the Zandalari Empire, and Rokon has a quest up here. Zalazane Returns. We'll go check that out some point. But first, the Dark Lady wishes to gain another potential ally in the fight against the Alliance. Lady Ashvane, head of the Ashvane Company, was one of the greatest enemies of Kultiris until her capture, which we'll find out more in the... This is basically a way for Horde players to find out what Alliance players were dealing with in the main campaign in Kultiris. While we were trying to gain the approval of Rastakhan and pretty much doing the 3 main zones here in Zandalar, the Alliance were doing the other 3 zones in Kultiris, which had to do with this. Which we ultimately then found out that Ashvane was actually basically a pirate and a traitor, and wanted to, well, you know, she was a bad guy, basically. So, thanks to Jaina and her mother, they were able to take down Ashvane and get Kultiris to rejoin the Alliance, basically. We'll explore that more, of course, when I do my Alliance run of Kultiris on my Night Elf Demon Hunter, but that's for another time. For now, we are going to release her. Meet Valtoire in Tirisgard Sound. She and Rexar are working out a plan to break Ashvane out.
Get moving.
Fine.
What is it?
In the meantime, I got a few more outposts established in Kultiris. So it should make going around doing those honor-bound world quests a little more... less of a chore, basically. Where is it? Ah, up here. Silly me, I forgot it was up here. So let's see if I can, what's the closest place to... Oh, it's actually right over here. There's no need to fly over there. I'm basically right here. I just have to, get out of this port here. Let's see. For the record, I'm not really fond of doing this. Breaking out someone like Ashvane just because she's an enemy of Kultiris. But we can follow the war chief's plan for now. One guilty human out is worth the lives that will be spared. I still have an uneasiness, Rexar. I advise caution in doing as one is told, when it is against their better judgment. See, Valtoire actually has a bit of a brain. However, in this case, you may be correct in that it may bring more good than harm. Yeah, I doubt that considering what we know is coming in 8.2 in regards to Ashara, but whatever.
Shalasan Torah.
Your arrival is timely. We have much to do. We have decided that our best course of action would be to enter the prison disguised as Proudmoore military. Rexar will be our prisoner. We want to keep a low profile until we break Ashvane out. I find that I work better with reference when undertaking this type of endeavor. I've chosen some humans that interest me. I would like to examine their faces, use the shard of the Zara on them, and they will be encouraged to find their way to me. Okay. Head into the foundry. Proudmoore's guards have taken over there. They will provide excellent accessories for our disguises. I can recreate their faces, but without the clothing, we won't make it far. Gather enough gear to cover us. We'll need the captain's jacket as well. There will be less of a challenge at the gate if we outrank them. That is an excellent point. If you're gonna go in disguise, you may as well go in disguise as someone high-ranking. We plan to be cautious on entry to Tol Dagor. I imagine that our exit will not be as subtle. That foundry to the west, I hear they made Azerite explosives there. Stock up. We'll need them.
On the prowl.
Alright, here we go. No doubt gonna aggro a number of these guys.
I can't attack that target.
If you see any Ashvane scum lurking around here, send them to me. I'll be happy to give him a what for. I guess he doesn't care about Horde, he only cares about Ashvane. Because he's just entirely ignoring me.
I can't.
Just realized, for some reason I wasn't attacking. I was like, why am I not attacking? Apparently because I already targeted attacking, that's why. First pirates, now the Horde! I better get my boys out. This could be a little rough.
I don't have a target.
It's like, oh, parts of your uniform, don't mind if I do.
I'm out of range.
I'm like, give me your gear.
I need a target.
Something sure smells delicious over there. Maybe if I smile, they'll give me a little taste. There's like no reason to come in here, it looks like. Uh-huh. There's the volatile Azerite. Hold on. There's like no music playing at all. Oh well, it's probably for the best. I mean, I trust Blizzard when it comes to the copyright stuff because they never really have been one of those companies that does anything of the sort in regards to that, but when you've been on YouTube a long enough time, you just kind of grow to be cautious, regardless of who it is you're dealing with, when it comes to the music in the game. I've only ever had one issue when it comes to a copyright thing. When it comes, you know, when it's involved Blizzard. And it was that one cinematic in Warlords at the end of Frost Ridge. Yeah, the hold on. The only time I've ever had issue was here at the end of Frostfire Ridge when I finished this zone and we had that scenario right here. The cinematic that played at the end, for some reason, blocked the entire video, like, international. It didn't copyright claim it, it blocked it. It's the only time I've ever seen a copyright thing from Blizzard. Now, what's funny is all the other cinematics, before and after Warlords, have never gave me any that type of issue before. And I wonder, was Warlords just this anomaly when it came to copyright stuff? I don't know. It surprised me. It still does to today because it's, like I said, it's the only time. All the other cinematics that I've played and all the other WoW videos I've done have never given me any problems when it comes to copyright. Except for that one particular, and I just don't know why. Oh, now I'm starting to hear a little bit of music. What is that sound? So lovely. I must find the source. Let's see, where are you? Up here. Ah, there you are. Maybe? Oh, it's that one. That is such a beautiful hill. I'm going to go to that hill. Let's try and get back to Rexar and Valtois.
The hunt begins.
Gently. Maybe Valtois should take charge of these. She may be able to stabilize them another way.
Good hunting.
You may speak.
Humans can be so malleable. Was the harvest successful? Well done. This is going better than I expected. Nathaniel should have found a boat by now. Let us hasten to meet him in the harbor. It behooves us to take care of this business quickly. There are better ways for us to support the Horde's effort here.
Run along.
We will meet you there. Huh. She actually did wander up here to this hill. We're just gonna have to sit this one out, Misha. I will be fine. Aww, poor Misha. She snorts. Oh, we'll be back, Misha. We love you.
Speaker of the Horde.
Whoops. There we go. This should be adequate. We would like the least amount of risk during your retrieval of Priscilla Ashvane. You will arrive on the docks during a shift change. From there, you will prepare and enter the prison. Find me in Zuldazar when you are successful. Alright, so we complete a scenario, and looks like I can get a armor piece Though it looks like none of them are better than what I already have, but hopefully, if I don't already have these appearances, I'll be able to get them. Like this one right here. But sure, whatever.
Try not
always
to
just
get
grab them.
yourself killed.
Alright, ready. Let's do it. What the? Was that? I don't think that was supposed to happen. We all of a sudden get attacked by crabs.
Quickly, gather around. I will create the disguise. Ugh. Even my magic is not potent enough to cover up that smell.
Ahoy!
Huh. Warden Amical. Oh ho! What have we here? We are delivering a prisoner.
We've been hunting for this one. A prize indeed.
Officer, this is the infamous horde criminal Rexar. He belongs in the deepest, darkest corner of this dungeon.
You are taking this a bit far.
Watch that jawing back there, prisoner. We'll take you to the brig. You're on your own from there. Maybe afterwards, we'll give you a proper tour. It's a lovely place.
Yeah, I get the feeling you're not a not a very professional warden.
Proudmoore's finest, at your service.
Okay then. Behold, Cultirans. Send the guards away. Take the master key.
Something to report?
What can I do for you? The warden needs you right away. Better get going.
Always loyal.
Well, well, well. Well, at least we know where she's being held. Still some guards over here, though. Apparently the master key was right there. I thought I had to clear out more guards.
Proceed, prisoner.
He's like, hey. See, there are guards literally right here.
This one.
Ashvane is here.
I told you before, you will get nothing from... What have we here?
It seems the time for subtlety has passed.
You are to come with us, Ashvane.
Release my men. They should prove quite adept at keeping the guards occupied.
Let the hunt begin.
Really, Rexar?
Look out! The prisoner has broken free!
So we're not only releasing Ashvane, we're also releasing all of her associates, which I believe are pirates, if I'm not mistaken. So again, not very okay with us doing this. But we're the player character, we don't really have much of a choice.
Time for us to go.
I like how we're basically doing the escape from when we did this as Alliance. Going through the sewer drain area. Set explosives in the drain?
Place the explosives. When we are through, my magic will ignite them.
Move out!
Oh, when we're actually in the drain. Oh. Oh, this is gonna make the place just smell awful. So bad.
Valtoire, light them up.
I suggest you move away from the wall. It is about to get considerably hotter.
Here they come.
Here comes the warden.
We have to clear the path.
You ain't leaving my island with that foul wench.
I mean, look, she's awful, but that's just that's just rude.
For proud war.
That ship is quite something.
Yeah, well. Not really surprised. And of course, Sylvanas is here personally.
You only broke me out of that cell because you need something from me.
Very perceptive, Lady Ashvane. I believe we have mutual interests to discuss.
Seems we need to find our own way back.
She just
Such is the way
leaves
of
us here.
things. This war has taken many turns. It seems to me our current path is perilous.
Indeed, my friend. The Horde is at a crossroads once again.
Just left us behind. Take me back to Zuldazar.
We will persevere.
I'm glad that at least Valtoire is voicing concerns, and I'm hoping that's like Rexar going, you know what? Yeah. Maybe we're going about this the wrong way.
The Zandalari do not seem to like me much.
Your success bodes well for our future endeavors. Ooh, okay, the final part apparently is here. And look at that, I actually got the remaining pieces.
Make yourself useful.
Shut up. Nice, I almost have the entire set. Very nice.
Speaker of
We
the
need to
Horde.
move. We've received word that the Alliance has mounted an attack through Nazmir. Make for the Great Seal. King Rastakhan and Princess Talanji are there forming a plan of attack. Make no mistake. We will crush the Alliance. They are fools to attack us through Nazmir.
For the Dark Lady.
Okay. So I'm just gonna do this. Actually, no. I'm just gonna use the Hearthstone because it's a 9-minute cooldown now. And then Baku, take me to the king. Oh, wait, what? Oh, is he downstairs? Huh. I guess he went downstairs to actually see Talanji where she's at. Don't! Don't! Yep, there he is. Oh, here's the quest from Rokon. May as well pick this up for you guys while we're here. Nixamus, I have never needed your help as much as I do this day. My home be under attack. I only just heard myself. Master Gadrin be calling for aid. Zalazane, an old enemy of the Dark Spear, has returned to the Echo Isles, and has brought with him an army of the dead. Zalazane be a traitor who has slain many Dark Spear, and defiled their souls. Will you come with me to defeat him? We can take the ship that departs the port of Zandalar.
I gotta borrow the champion for a bit. An old enemy somehow escaped one Samedi, and now be threatening my home.
My dear Rokan, the Dark Spear tribe has more than earned the aid of the Zandalari. I will join you to help as I can.
We will do that at some point, but at the moment...
Be you predator or prey?
We have no time to lose. The Alliance are here. We're here, King Rastakhan. What is the situation with the Alliance attack?
May your foes tremble in your presence. Alliance forces are marching through Nazmir. They have taken the Blood Gate.
They mean to establish a staging ground for an attack on Zuldazar. Our scouts have reported a large fleet assembling off the coast.
We must retake our territory and destroy this fleet.
Our forces have come to know the wilds of Nazmir. We can rout the Alliance, so long as we fight together with the Zandalari.
Agreed. We must strike as one on all fronts. Talanji, lend your aid at the Blood Gate while we prepare our armies.
I will rally the Horde's forces. This is our chance to end this war on our terms.
Champion, spread word of our counterattack and meet me at the Blood Gate.
Let us move. We do not have time. It is time the Alliance see the full fury of the Zandalari. They are fools to try and attack in Nazmir. We must tell the fleet, our warriors, and our flyers that they must move out and go to Nazmir at once. I will go aid our forces at the Blood Gate. Here is a list of those that you must speak with to mobilize our forces. Move as fast as you can. We must stop the Alliance as quickly as possible.
May Bonsamdi see your enemies before he sees you.
Uh-huh. Okay. Where is this guy? Oh. Wait. Apparently he's over here? Oh. He is right here.
A day when you see no land is a good day.
Got word there'll be plenty of Azerite out there waiting for us. All we gotta do is take it. And that's up to you. If you get killed, I get dibs on your hat. Your hat. Okay. The Kultiran fleet is off the coast of Nazmir. Get the fleet mobilized and attack them. You are kidding me. I cannot get the entire fleet moved out like this. The most I can do is order the ships that are not docked to change course and head to Nazmir. Make it so. Get every ship you can to Nazmir's coast. I'm not seeing on the minimap. Where is this other general that I'm supposed to speak with? Duh.
What is your business here? Go carefully.
I do like that they added these little directional tips here for these, saying, hey, if you need to go here, take this portal to this location. There it is. Why am I hearing drums? Drums. Drums in the deep. We can't get out. They are coming. I'm just saying, I started hearing that over and over. I was like, is this drums in the deep? Are we in Moria? Are we about to face a Balrog? Let's just go ahead and head over and try to do this. I couldn't... It's like, speak with the general. It doesn't tell me where the general is, though. Or give me a waypoint to show me where she is. Was she up in the throne room? I don't know. Ah, Durotar. I love that from this far away, I can't even really see Orgrimmar from here, but you can see that silhouette of Hyjal. That is awesome. I just love that. This is the kind of stuff that, it's like, this is why I like being able to have the option of flying, so you can get up here and be able to have this kind of view. Look at that. From way over here. That's just awesome. Ah, Durotar. Ah, and right over there, I believe, is the starting zone for the orcs. I found out that that was also... So, you know how over here is basically where the starting zone is for the trolls now? When I was messing around in the classic beta, or rather was... I'm not in the actual beta, but they had the stress test going on, so for a couple days I was actually able to check it out. I found out that's actually where both orcs and trolls started. Very interesting. I gotta remember. Apparently I finally explored Durotar. I gotta remember who Zalazane is. My memory is foggy on his name, on who he is. Again, I love that Talanji and the Zandalari are here to help out. That's awesome.
I've been training Darkspear trolls for generations.
You brought the Zandalari with you? These mindless undead just keep coming. They be far stronger than they were the last time that Zalazane walked this world. Please help us drive these undead back. 20 mindless trolls on Darkspear.
Just remember, not everything
Ooh,
regenerates.
hey, it's Zentabra.
The lower give, and they be taken away.
When fighting someone who has escaped the grasp of one Samdi, as Zalazane has, it is best to bring weapons that can hurt him. In Darkspear Hold, you will find the glaive of Vol'jin. It should have enough bond with Vol'jin's spirit to aid us in this fight. Yeah, I'm gonna get the glaive of Vol'jin. That's the first thing I'm doing. I'll deal with these mindless trolls in a moment. There it is. Give it to me. Give me the glaive. If I must fight my way through, then so be it.
It's too far away.
Yeah.
I'm on the range.
Hold on, I'm just curious. No? Hold on, give me a moment. I want to refresh my memory on this. Hexmaster Zalazane was a powerful witch doctor of the Darkspear tribe and formerly best friend of Vol'jin, the Darkspear chieftain. Yet the powers he wielded, combined with a Loa granted vision of his early years, eventually drove him to become the Darkspear's greatest traitor. When the Darkspear joined the Horde during the exodus to Kalimdor and claimed a new homeland on the Echo Isles, Zalazane eventually rose up and used his powers to take control of the islands for himself, and ruled over them for several years with an iron fist. Okay. Several attempts were made by the Horde to kill the elusive witch doctor over the years, until finally Vol'jin called upon all the races of the Horde, and even the Great Spirits themselves, to liberate the Echo Isles on the eve of the Shattering. The Horde army defeated every obstacle the Hexmaster laid before them, cornered him on one of the smaller islands to finally destroyed him, allowing the Darkspear to rebuild their homeland. Huh. Zalazane was a level 10 troll located in the Echo Isles in Durotar. During the Zalazane's Fall event, he was boosted to level 80 as part of the final quest. With the conclusion of the event following the release of patch 4.0.1, Zalazane and his minions have been removed entirely in preparation for the Echo Isles becoming the troll starting zone in Cataclysm. So it looks like that... Okay, so this was like a build-up to Cataclysm. Because there was a bit there with the Echo Isles. Okay. So that's handy info to know. So now my memory's been refreshed. So of course, because that was like a launch event, I remember this now. I remember that there was 2 separate events leading up to Cataclysm. There was one event for the Horde, which involved Zalazane and the Darkspear, and then there was another on the Alliance, which involved you going with Mechatork to try and take back Gnomeregan. But obviously it was not very successful. And unfortunately, that's not something I would be able to actually show you guys because, of course, that event is no longer in the game. Because don't you just love one-time temporary events that are no longer in the game and you can never be able to actually experience yourself because you weren't fortunate enough to be playing the game during that specific, small, tiny little period of time? Don't you just love that? I certainly do. I love not being able to ever participate in the retaking of the Undersleep. I love not being able to participate in that event where we took down Zalazane. Sure, I got to participate in the prologue event of this expansion with the Teldrassil event, but in hindsight, I really wish that if I was going to participate in that I actually would have recorded it so I could have actually shown it. Ugh.
It's too far away. I need to get closer. I need to target something first.
Hello, man. Spirits be with ya.
Your spirit burns bright.
The bond between Vol'jin and Zalazane was one of magic and bargains with Loa. The bond between Vol'jin and this weapon was also great. This may be what we need to finally destroy that spirit.
Don't be angering the spirits.
Ya seek me help?
Vengeance for Vol'jin. So it looks like we're actually going to try and take him down permanently for good this time. And since we've recently had some dealings with Bwonsamdi, I'm sure he would be very appreciative if we were to do this, right? If we mean to destroy Zalazane, then we're gonna need something that can damage that spirit. The Glaive of Vol'jin might be what we need to do this. Zalazane be hovering near where he fell so many years ago. Rokan and Talanji have already gone to face him. Go, slay Zalazane, and then plunge the glaive into the spirit before it can escape. Let us hope Debag and Vol'jin Maid be powerful enough to destroy this enemy.
I be getting too old for this.
Oh, hogwash. They are. Zalazane's Fall. That's actually the name of this island.
Far away. I'm out of range.
You'll not be hiding him from me forever. I'm gonna have my revenge on Vol'jin. And all of the Darkspear! You be thinking you can win? You can only delay your destiny.
You think destroying my body, that's gonna stop me from ripping you apart?
You could not have grown so strong without becoming a what? I wonder what he could have meant by that. So that should be it for Zalazane. What I would have really liked is if Bwonsamdi all of a sudden showed up right there and was like, "Well, I be missing ya."
Zalazane not gonna come back from that. Even in death, Vol'jin be watching over us.
Few spirits have ever shown such power. Master Gathrin, I invite you to bring this chieftain's ashes to Ataldazar. If his spirit is worthy, he may have a place of honor amongst our greatest kings.
Man, I would love for Vol'jin to get that type of honor, because, man, he deserves it. After all he did in Pandaria, he absolutely
call
deserves
for the
it.
doctor?
That the blade, it be glowing. It never did that before. Honoring a true leader, Vol'jin. I have often felt our old chieftain's spirit whispering to me. His strength was the lifeblood of the Darkspear tribe. That it was. Some would even say he was the spirit of the true horde. Indeed he was. Princess Talanji's offer is a great one. I shall travel with Vol'jin's ashes to Ataldazar. If ye be wishing to join us for this process, meet us upon the famed Golden Road.
Good luck, and keep a good mojo close at hand. He come Bokam.
Alright, so let's go ahead and recall back to Zuldazar. I find it funny I'm getting rep with the Horde, even though I'm pretty sure I'm exalted at this point. Okay. Fortunately, I can just fly over there.
Speak your business.
I think I just saw where this general is located. Somewhere there, I think I saw. I don't know.
Hello, man.
The power here, it be in the very earth. The spirits be strong and ancient in this land. Even in the Echo Isles we have heard of the traditions of the Golden Road. We must walk in the presence of royalty and hail the accomplishments of Vol'jin, so that his spirit be welcome here amongst the ancient kings. I shall carry the ashes. If you light the fires, know that any member of any tribe may contest us. As our champion, we will need you to fend them off if they do. Okay.
Spirits come bearing the ashes of Vol'jin, son of Senjin, to be honored in this sacred place.
This is an honor seldom awarded to one not of Zandalar. Come, walk the path with me and share this Vol'jin's deeds.
Vol'jin made a deal with Bwonsamdi to defeat the powerful Zalazane.
Aid us, Bwonsamdi. Help us regain our home. Return the Darkspear to the Isles and hear your drums again. Drink your ritual offerings once more. This as son of Senjin, I swear.
His voice sounds a little different than it did back in Warlords and in Legion. I remember the the call he made for the Broken Shore event. Warriors of the Horde, grab your axes and sharpen your spears. The Burning Legion has returned. I remember that. Because I was like, yeah, Vol'jin. No Horde filth gonna be worthy of this place. We of the Sanctuary challenge ya. Of the Sand Fury, excuse me, not the Sanctuary, the Sand Fury. Well, they were right. They did decide to challenge us because they think we are Horde filth. But I like how we're getting a recap of certain moments from Vol'jin's life. Remember when we first met him back in Warcraft 3? And then remember the deeds and what he did during the time of Pandaria. Oh, no dark spear, no dumb trolls in fancy place. Whoops. Better interrupt that. Do not need him regenning health.
When Zandalar tried to unite the troll tribes, Vol'jin chose the safety of his people over the Prophet's dark powers.
At the time, Zul's vision of a grand troll empire was very tempting to my father. I must commend your chieftain for seeing the bigger picture.
If you look up the trailer for, I think it was the Zulaman event. There's actually a patch trailer for it, and they're talking about how they're gonna revive the Zandalari Empire with all the trolls. And Vol'jin starts walking away, and he's like, "You would turn, Vol'jin of the Dark Spear. You would turn your back on your people." And he says, "The Horde is my people." And I was like, dude. You're not gonna be bringing that Horde-loving traitor to this sacred place. Green? Oh!
When it be clear that our war chief, Garrosh, be unwilling to lead with honor, Vol'jin led the rebellion to depose the warmonger.
It is a hard thing to do what your leaders will not.
Yep. Big reason why we were able to take down Garrosh. Vol'jin was a big reason for that. Which is why Thrall, at the end of the Siege of Orgrimmar, wanted to name Vol'jin the War Chief. Because, as he said, it was you who kept the Horde intact during this.
Times change, and so must the Zandalari.
Vol'jin, I must admit, I am impressed with his deeds. Had we met in this world, I am sure that he and I would have had much in common. I have learned much of the Dark Spear lately. Truth is, I have quietly admired them since I was a little girl. Hearing of Vol'jin's defiance of Zul's reckless call to action. Vol'jin was War Chief of the Horde, Chieftain of the Dark Spear, and more trolled than most can claim to be. His ashes should be honored in a place of kings and queens. Take the ashes to Ataldazar with my blessing, and honor your former war chief as he deserves. Yeah!
Loa watch over you.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, we have to actually do the dungeon. I didn't know we were gonna have to do the dungeon. I thought it was just like gonna be like a alternate scenario or something. Okay, good to know. So that was kind of a cool quest, and we'll definitely look more into that when we come back, as well as trying to figure out where that general is. Stay tuned.